What's good, everybody? I am back with another video, and before I get started with this review here, I want to say thanks for stopping by. And if this is your first time here, if you haven't done so already, make sure you do the right thing and hit the subscribe button below. And if you enjoyed the video, then give your girl a thumbs up. Alright, so let's get it. I have here this box. This is pretty much the inverse version of the usual Jordan 1 boxes that we've seen. So instead of it being all black with the red Nike and the swoosh, this is the opposite, right? So all red with the black Nike and the swoosh all around. So this is the same box that we saw for the high 85 Jordan 1s. So that neutral gray color that I reviewed not too long ago, or the satin red ones, right? So all around is the same. And then right here, this is the size. So this is a size 5.5 in women's, which is my size. So this was a women's only exclusive. So let's take a look inside. This is the Air Jordan 1 High OG in the black and metallic silver colorway, also known as the silver toes, and for obvious reasons, right? And in hand, these are super nice. Like, I'm kind of shocked about it actually, because when I first saw pictures of them, I thought they were okay, but obviously I'm still gonna try for them because Jordan 1s are my favorite, right? So I tried for them and I hit on them in my size, so I'm super juiced because in hand, they're really pretty and the quality is incredible. And the colorway looks really familiar, but also really new at the same time, right? But you remind me of a girl that I once knew. So it reminds me of the Aleali May ones from 2017. So the toe box had like a satin silver finish. Same thing for the heel and the ankle collar, so very similar to what's going on here. But I think that shading was a little bit more dark, so closer to the Shadow ones, right? And then the color blocking on the shoe reminds me of the Bred Toe ones or the pine green ones, right? Obviously the 1.0s. And so I like this colorway a lot. And so I mentioned earlier, these were a women's only exclusive, but it did not stop a lot of the guys from trying as well. And so then Jordan Brand lately has been releasing more women's shoes or women colorways, so I'm always appreciative of those. And so Jordan Brand, you are appreciated. Yes, you are appreciated. Don't you know we love you? And so let's go to some details. So let's start with the obvious, right? This toe box, heel, and ankle collar are in that metallic silver color, and it's really soft, but there's a crinkled texture to it. So it's not like the CO.JP Jordan 1s, either the neutral gray pair or the midnight navy pair, where the metallic silver pieces are a lot more smooth. So this one has a lot more texture and a higher shine, but it's not like really reflective, right? So it's like matted out. So imagine aluminum foil, right? So one side has a higher reflective, higher shine, and then the other side is more matted out, but still metallic at the same time. So this is like that opposite side, right? So really interesting. And it reminds me of this movie on the Disney Channel back in the day, where there was like a superhero family, but their kryptonite was aluminum foil. So that was their weakness. So I thought that was really funny, and that's what I thought of when I thought of aluminum foil. So super random, right? Anyways, so the quarter panel behind the swoosh is in a really bright white color, and the toe cap, eye stays, swoosh, and collar are in black. And it's made out of a genuine leather, so it's extremely soft. And it's almost as good as the leather on my Shadow 1s, which is super shocking because there are not a lot of Jordan 1s out there that can compare, but these come really close. So these shoes come with 2 sets of laces, and already pre-laced on is the cotton flat black laces. And these are a lot more narrow compared to the other Jordan 1 laces that I have. So I'm not really sure why Jordan Brand decided to switch it up on me, but this is what we got. And then tucked inside the left shoe is the extra set of laces. So this is in that metallic silver color, and it looks like there's some tinsel braided into it or woven into the shoelaces. So if you want to switch it up and swap them out, you can, or you can double up, right? Double up, yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. But I can guarantee you that you will never catch me rocking the alternate set with these shoes. I think it's already loud enough as it is with the shiny metal or the shiny metallic pieces. But you can do what you want. I'm just gonna be boring and rock the black laces. For the tongue of the shoe, this is in black, and the same thing goes for the tongue tab, and the Nike Air with the swoosh is in white. And from the outside of it, it looks like your standard Jordan 1's feature, so cushion nylon tongue, nothing too different, right? But actually, on the inside of it, the lining is made out of satin, and the same thing goes for the lining behind the collar, so it gives it a really nice feminine touch. For the insole of the shoe, this is in black, and the Nike Air with the swoosh is imprinted on in white, so it looks like this tongue tab here. So let's take a look at the right shoe. Here we have the right shoe, and attached to the right shoe is this square hang tag here. It's in that metallic silver color, and the Nike Air with the swoosh as well as the border is embossed on both sides. And I appreciate this hang tag a lot because oftentimes GS sizes don't get hang tags, and it's not like I do anything with them. I don't leave it on where I wear the shoes or anything like that, but it's really nice to have, so I am appreciative of this hang tag. And in True Jordan 1's form, there is a Wings logo on the lateral side of the shoe. And it's really interesting because it looks like it's branded into the ankle collar. So it's in black and all the raised pieces are in silver. For the midsole of the shoe, this is your standard Jordan 1's midsole in a really bright white color. And then for the outsole of the shoe, this is your classic Jordan 1's outsole. So best outsole silhouette in the game, and it's completely murdered out. As I mentioned earlier, when I initially saw these shoes, I thought they were alright, but now that I have them in the hand, I am really impressed. I think the quality of the shoe is really good, and I like how they added the satin lining here. It gives it a really nice feminine touch. And so I'm a little concerned about how the metallic pieces will hold up. Like, will they flake? Will they crease funny? So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how that ages, right? But for now, I am a huge fan, and I'm super bummed because the Raiders moved out of Oakland, and so this definitely would have been a shoe I rock at a tailgate or at a game, so we'll see where I ended up undsing these shoes. So if you ever get your hands on these or your feet in them, make sure you go to the size. And as I mentioned earlier, these were a women's only exclusive, so they run in women's sizes. So ladies out there, make sure you go to the size in your women's size. And then for the fellas out there, make sure you convert accordingly, right? So when you go from men's to women's, you go 1.5 size up. So if you're size 9 in men's, then you pick up a size 10.5 in women's, right? So thanks for tuning in, and hang tight because I'm gonna show you all what they look like on feet. Perfect, perfect.